All right, guys, we've got some different group in here, different groups coming in this game. So let's just review a few things, maybe give you a few pointers, look at some things you did well, and again some pointers here. Here we are on defense. We have Pierce. Looks like he's closing out here. Yep, and they're swinging the ball. So this is good. I mean, we talk about in our defense where this free throw line, this is our shell, right? This 3-point line, and playing right where Josh is, that 1.5 feet, 2 feet on the other side of that is perfectly fine. They're not going to shoot out here. He's definitely not going to shoot right here, right? Because that's like the college or an NBA 3-point line that far out there. So we would give him that, but we definitely want to have. You could be doing, we call jumping jacks here, just hands up, moving your hands around there. Let's see how Josh does this. They swing that ball. Josh is sliding over. Looks really good, Josh. And recovering here, and now he's starting to step in a little bit. So the only pointer that I would give you here, Josh, is just keep your hands busy. Keep them up, right? Keep those hands moving. Now, here's what's really good. And here's what I want to point out to you guys. Now, check us out. He makes the pass. Let me slow it down. So this is what I want you guys to really work on here. Here comes the pass to the inside. Now, he's already passed it, right, Josh? So this is a little detail you could master, and it would make you deadly, Josh. So he makes this pass. He's already passed it. And you're sort of still guarding him right here, right? Just be aware. He's out here. He's not going to hurt us here. And the ball has been put into the big guy. What we want you guys to do, you guards, is to come right here. And now, because we have someone putting pressure on him from this side, I think that's Andreas there, we have the ability, especially on someone like this who's not maybe a great ball handler, we have the ability to come right here, Josh, and try to take the ball. And we see Gannon sees it, and Pierce the same thing, right? So we should have Pierce on it, and you could be on it too to try and take that now that they've worked it in there. Got to help him out. We see Gannon doing that. Here he comes there. I don't necessarily want Gannon doing that because I want you to do that, Josh, because this is your side, right? We want to keep Gannon there because if this guy skips the ball here, we've got no coverage on that side. So let's just back this up a little bit and just see if you could think about when that goes, instead of that movement right there, Josh, you crash down and you eventually get there. But this, I want you to be right in there. Like you guards, put pressure there on the lows, the same thing, right? Got to put a lot of pressure there. And look at what happens there. Just a little bit of pressure, even though it's coming from Gannon, he's out of position, but he's being aggressive, so I'm not going to complain about that. I think we end up getting like a turnover here, right? Almost, right? Let's see what happens. And here we go. He loses the ball. There's 3 of us. And everyone's sort of dribbling. We want to put pressure. Now this is sort of a problem. Recognize what's happening. 3 of our guys are right there. And we got all these defenders out here all by themselves. All right? I want you just to have your hands busy. Okay, and good recovery. Good recovery there, Josh, to get back there. And I said in the previous video, he's a shooter, right? So he's in his range right there. He's stepping in. So you 2 guys have to communicate on this side. So check this out, Pierce. The ball's here, and it gets swung to now. You need to step out until Josh can recover, Pierce. So that's you give some hands and get a hand up, and that's good that we at least had a hand up there. And he doesn't make it. Remember, we know the stats. The statistics are, if you have a hand up while they're shooting, the 85% likely they're going to miss that shot, okay? And let's see how our rebounds look here. So here comes this long shot. So Andreas, someone like this, we want you to find. So just take a look, right? I know we talk about this a lot, and I just want to highlight it. When the shot goes up, let me back it out here a little bit more. So here you have decent position, Andreas. So when that shot is released, we want you to be pushing him back this direction instead of turning to the rim. So think about, as soon as you see the shot go up, make contact, especially someone that tall, and push him backwards. But see what happens is, check your feet here. As the shot goes up, you start moving closer toward the basket. It looks like you're trying to box him out there, but you got to make the contact. And he's swinging around you, so you have to keep putting that backward pressure. That's actually not too bad. Just maintain that backward pressure, and you'll get better position. So all he's doing is swinging around you, right? He's trying to get a rebound, and then comes high. Let's see where Dylan. Let's check you, Dylan. Shot goes up, and you're kind of getting toward under the basket, and you want to own that ball. Now you have it. It's in your hands, Dylan. You went after it. I love it. Now in your head, I own this ball. So bring it right down to your ear and start ripping and getting an outlet. Get these guys out of your business here. I don't know if they call a foul there or not. Good job. I like that, Dylan. You had some good rebounds in this game, and so did you, Andreas. Especially against such a big player. You guys did well there. So here we go, bringing the ball down. So Gannon. Check this out, big guy. You come to make this pass here, but look at him. He's all alone right there. So you can remember, I want you guards to think about where's the power at, right? He's overplaying here on this side. This kid's just posted up down here. So come to the open area, Andreas, as open as you can. Play the open spot, which is not, it's good there. You're all alone. So let's just watch this again. And you kind of already, it seems like you've made your mind up that you're going to go there. And Andreas not kind of not set. So maybe just take your time a little bit. Let Andreas come down and hit him there. That's a better pass than this pass down here. I don't know what happens, but let's see. It's fine. You get him, but just keep in mind. Oh, and then this pass, Dylan. This pass is a better bounce pass here. I want you guys to get out of this. So remember this drill we did? I know we did the drill after. So Dylan, if you fake a shot here and now, check it out. Two guys crashing down on you, and that's definitely the right read. You read that perfectly. Just a bounce pass would be there faster, and it gives Pierce an extra second to shoot. So know this, guys. In the short corner, we get the shot a lot. So those of you guys who play in this area, you need to be practicing that shot a ton. Catch it, ready to shoot, and put it right up. And that's not bad. Just didn't go. Okay, let's check out our rebounding. Shot goes up, and look what happens. We kind of just go right to here, right? What I want you to do is, as soon as that shot is up, you're going to find him and push him out, either this direction or this direction, instead of making your way to the basket. It's counterintuitive, right? And that's the thing we've been working on and talking about for so long. It's just a hard thing to do, but you just have to make up your mind that you're going to do it. Be conscious of it and practice it every day of practice. Here they come back down. Now we know he's a shooter. So we talked about this in a little bit earlier segment, Pierce, right? When you're coming down, you're coming to your spots. I get it. But you're also paying attention to where the ball is. So when you hit the half court line, you need to turn around and start backpedaling back here so you can see what's happening. There's a shooter's getting set up here. We know he's a shooter. He wants to shoot it. Okay? Now, here comes Josh to help out. Really good. And you can now sag back in here, Pierce. Josh is there. Good. What are they going to do? They're going to swing the ball. Okay, here comes Gannon. Good slide. Going to cut him off there. And so you want to actually, if you can, well, I'm not going to say it. That's pretty good, Josh. That movement right there, you see how that, all you guys pay attention to this. This is good. You could have probably had a little bit different angle here, Josh, but I want you to notice what you did here that's different than you've done in the past. See how you stepped in and cut off the lane? That's perfect. Gannon's sliding over. He's trying to cut this lane off here, and now he's going to bring it to the inside, and Josh is helping by cutting off the lane. Didn't open his hips. He slid to cut him off. Perfect. Now he's going to have a pass, and that pass is going to be here to this guy. So Pierce has to be paying attention to that and know that if that pass comes, he's going to at least come out a ways to get his hand up, for Josh to recover. So let's see what happens. Here comes the pass. So I would just say, you guards, just have busy hands here. Make it hard for him to make that pass. And there it comes, and Josh is getting there. I don't know what happens, but... And look, you get a hand up, they're going to miss the shot. So instead of jumping, and this is not, there's no criticism here, Josh. I think what you did here is perfect. But what I was going to say is, what I like to do when someone's shooting like that, I just holler at them like, ah! Just make them think a little bit more about the shot. Okay, shot goes up. Here comes a shot. Now check it out, Andreas. Here comes a shot, and you're moving toward the basket. Instead, you got the guy here. Push him back there. You end up getting good position, but I want to think about the first step as you're going down. Maybe you didn't see the shot. You might not have seen the shot happen, so you got to be watching the ball, right? Here comes the shot. Oh, now you see it. Now you start pushing him back. Get low. You're lower than him, so you have better leverage. You go up for this ball. I think we get possession here because it's out of bounds or something. Yep, here we go. Okay, so here we come on offense. Now, you did it this time. Remember, we talked about it before. You did it this time, and you get it past him, but I think it looks like... So, Andreas, yeah, like, remember, go to the open space, right? You have an open spot right here. There's no need to come in the middle. We either want you on this side or this far side. So to see how you're going to him, you don't need to go to him. The open space is right there. And we turn this ball over here. It's really unfortunate. So let's just watch how fast. Okay, like now they've stolen the ball, right? We turned it over. See how fast everyone's getting back. Are you really running as hard as you can back here?
Get down there, Josh.
So I'm just wondering. You guys tell me. Is that as hard as you can get back? It's like people are in full sprint. I see some people in full sprint. Okay, so now here we go with the shot. Shot goes up. Here comes the big guy. No one's boxing him out. So he's already got his hands on him, Josh. You need to be thinking about, you and Gannon, thinking about who you're going to clear out of here, right? And this is what I was talking about to you guys in previous videos. Let me clear that out. When there's a loose ball like this, go get it. Just like Pierce did there. Go get that ball. Pierce, you got all the ball handling skills. Push it right to the middle, and we're going to be filling lanes. I don't think you get called on this, right? Yeah. So in middle school, guys, you're going to get these calls. This is definitely a foul. He comes up and makes serious contact with you, and they're not going to call these in these games. So that's why I'm trying to teach you just to go into these guys, go in as high as you can, get as much elevation as you can, because look at the elevation he's getting to block your shot. Get as much, look, he's all the way up there. So when you're going in for these shots, especially in this kind of tournament play, weekend play, it's not scholastic, not in your schools. The clock's running. The refs have an interest in making the games go quickly and be on time. So they're going to let all this stuff happen. That's a clear foul, Pierce. Clearly a foul. So remember that when you guys are playing aggressive, right? That's going in. He said, I'm not going to let you shoot this ball. I'm going to send you to the free throw line. And more likely than not, the refs aren't going to call it. And in fact, that's what happens. They don't call it. That's definitely a foul, Pierce. I'm going to tell you right now. He fouled you. Okay. All right, let's check our defense now. So what you can do, Andreas, is that step around here and front him with one hand. Instead of right directly behind him, fish your hand over his, step in front, and front him on one side so that they can't feed the pass down to him. That's the thing we're trying to avoid. We want to work it in down low, as do they, right? So we're trying to avoid that. And once it comes there, Dylan, it's right in front of you, right? Grab that ball from him. He's going to kick it. And if you leave your feet, this is the leaving your feet part that's really hard. So you come in here to try to steal the ball, Dylan, and he kicks it out. If you jump for it and leave your feet, now you have to come down before you can go out there. If you're already on your feet and you're trying to steal the ball and you're on your feet and he kicks it out, you can turn and run. But if you jump, it's a second or second and a half. And he has time now to catch it and shoot. And I'm going to point out again, because even though you were left your feet, what did you do? You got a hand up. And what would you say? 85% of the time, they'll miss it if you get a hand up. And we get a rebound. And let's push the middle. So we got here. Get a foul. Must have got a foul or something. Timeout. All right, so we got different guys in here. Timmy's in here now. So this is what I was talking to Gannon about earlier. And to you, Andreas, you don't have to hang out where he is. You're the offense. Go where you have an opening. Go, maybe step right over here a little bit. If you feel like you got better, he's not going to guard you there. And Timmy, what I want to point out is, check this out. Gannon was doing the same thing, right? Look where the power is on their defense. It's all over on this side, right? Look at him. So when you're this guard over here, guys, and we worked on this in practice Thursday, step into this space so you can threaten a shot. So think about that. If Timmy makes this pass here, you step in and Timmy's able to make the pass to you. This guy or someone down here is going to have to come and cover. And when that happens, either you're going to get a shot there or you're going to get a dump-off pass to Pierce in that short corner. We end up going there anyway because Timmy works it in here. We've asked Timmy to get the ball there, and he does. Let's just pause for a second, Andreas. When you catch this ball, so you catch it, you're doing a good job. You're already moving your feet. I just want you to kind of be aggressive with that step. Look at that. Now Pierce is coming across the lane there. So just see, Pierce, how you're on this low post. I really want you over in the short corner. So when you see this pass come, Pierce, just hang for a second because he's looking to hit you. And I want you to flash just a little bit later. Because if you wait just a second and he hits you there and you come back, yeah, and he still hits you for it, go up. Get some elevation here so we can score. Let's just watch this series. This is some pretty good passing. I'm just pointing out some little details here. This is all really good here. Just going to put ourselves in a little bit better position to shoot, but we got to go up big and strong right there. So think about the number of shots we've had in the beginning of this game underneath the basket here that we weren't able to convert points on. So you should be practicing shooting in this area and catching the ball and going up big here. Either jump shots from here or catching the ball and going up strong here. That's the elevation piece, right? Now check it out. Here it comes off and we're reaching for it. I'm going to try and touch it. What I want you to do is go after the ball and get it. Don't reach, go get it. All right? It's just a subtle difference, and it's a mindset difference. Right? And this is really good, Gannon, that we're not just following him down. We're making him change directions, and that stops any transition that they had. It stops any fast break that they had. That is just, your defense has really come along, Gannon, and it really shows here, and it's super helpful when you do that, because it allows your teammates to get back down and get set. Okay, here we go. Good. We love them starting our offense way up there. I love it. And here goes Gannon closing out. So the only thing, yeah. See how you're a little bit tentative? Now look, Gannon. Here's a little subtle thing for improvement. Here he comes here, and he gets the ball above his head anytime. So this goes for any of you guys. Anytime a defender an offensive player puts the ball above his head, I want you to step into their space and try and take that ball. Get him off balance by doing that. See, you kind of like jab, and you're in a space, and now look at, he's going backwards. Now that pressure this direction is he won't be able to make a pass. So what happens is you allow him to recover and drop that leg. Now he's in a more athletic position. But look at how he's compromised here. Gets compromised right there. You want to pressure into him and keep stepping with your hands up. Allow him to pivot, right? And now he dumps it off. Okay. He's not going to hurt us out there. Good. And now you switch off. This is really good action right here. And Dylan steps out. Very good. Now, Andreas, this is the hand I want you to front him with right there. So just step around. So you have your back hand, your left hand on his back where you can feel him. Then this hand across his body so that they can't make that pass in there. Okay? This is a good exchange here, guys. Really good. I like that. Okay, they're going to swing the ball. So think about it, Timmy. You want to be in a position here where if the ball gets either there or passed and passed there to here, you can recover to that spot. So if it were me, I would probably just be playing a little further down in here. That's just a little minor suggestion. So here comes this big screen. We got to fight through it, and it's Dylan. So Dylan, you have to see that coming. You know they're going to screen him. You're going to have to step up here, Dylan, to help until he can recover. Yeah, he can't get that shot off, Dylan. That has to be you helping there. But still, see, no hands up in his face. So he has a really high-quality shot here. He just misses it. There's no hands in his face, no duress. We got to put him in duress a little bit. Okay. And here we go, Dylan. Got position. You have to own that ball. So Dylan, check out the difference here. This is something for you to work on too. When you're going up for these rebounds, you got to go up and get the ball. Jump higher than the other guys. All right, go up and get it. I don't know what happened to this. Out of bounds. That's our ball. I loved it. Okay, here we go. Coming down. So Andreas, just an observation. See how you're still set up right here on that high post and with him. So get to an open area, and don't always come to the same side. Sometimes go to this side. Don't make it easy on these guys to guard us, right? All right, here comes Timmy. He's got the ball. And so I would be kind of hesitant to pass you the ball, Andreas, because you're not really open. So Pierce, this is the timing issue that is making it harder for you to get a good position to shoot. So look, you're already taking off when the pass comes there. So you need to be a little further out here in the short corner. Wait for him to catch the pass, then flash. So he's looking for you now, but he can't see you. Really, where he can be hitting you is right there, but you're coming underneath him where he can't hit you. So you have to kind of camp out here a little more. And then we just throw the ball away. That isn't even, I'm not even sure, Andreas, there that there's nobody there. You're just passing. You literally pass to the defender. So I can see that you're under pressure. So if there's no opening, just kick it back out. Good hustle back, Timmy. Love that hustle back and pull a pressure. And I want to point out to the rest of you guards, because this happened, I think, in another game with some other folks. In the series before, Timmy was playing on that side and Gannon was playing over here. But Timmy was hustling back to help out on defense, and he just came to this spot. So just stay there. We're smart enough to know, okay, you're on that side, I'll take this side. Gannon's going to take this side. That's really good teamwork. And I also want to point this out. This kid is open right here. If this guy decides to pass it, if it were me, I would true a little lob pass if he. So let's just remember what we say when we're in transition. We're going to come down to the free throw line and then break to the basket. If he does that hard, he's definitely open there. But I also want to point out Dylan. Let's just go back here. Is really kind of looks like he's making an effort to hustle back and cut that lane off. That is really good, Dylan. That's the kind of defense that we're looking for, and that is really good. Cut him off. He's open for a second, and this kid just doesn't have enough confidence in making that pass. And had he broke harder, he maybe would have made it. But you getting back here and scrambling and cutting off that lane happens really fast, Dylan, and that's really, really good. Let's just watch it real quick. It's a turnover. They're helping back on defense. Good. Very good. Okay, what happens here? So, get it down to the corner. So, Timmy, I can't see. Oh, here we go. It's a little better. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, here comes the ball. Okay, so Dylan's already out here, right? So this is the only where you need to be, right there. See how we're overplaying this place right here? And then the pass goes right back to him there, and he's going to have a shot or drive. So that drive gets set up by, here's the ball down the corner. That's his responsibility. He's already there. So just recognize he's there, Timmy. And you can just lock this down now because your teammate has that. Just recognize that's his job, and that's what he should be doing, and he's in the right place. Let's just camp you here, or you can even sag a little bit to help this. So Andreas, remember, step around and get this arm all the way across him. So that way, Timmy, even if this guy kicks it back here, you can recover there. In this case, they got it here. And let's see when they pass it there. If Dylan, so it's just leaving your feet, Dylan. I just wish, I got to get you, correct you from doing that. So you see the pass and you leap a little bit. That's good. But if you're there a split second faster, he might not be able to get that pass off. And that split second might just be that leaving your feet. If you see him lob it in, turn and crash this area, right? So now what it seems like, Timmy, is like you're either guarding this guy or guarding this guy here, and all the space is open. So just if you would just correct that area, right? No, he's got it there. Got this area here. No big deal. This is all, we're all learning here. Get some penetration, and we get a foul. And how they get their own rebound here. It's a high rebound. Okay, so let's examine this. Xavier gets good position here. Good job, Xavier. Got it back. So keep pushing him back until you get a good trajectory to the ball. He's pushing on you. Looks like Pierce is pushing on you too. It's a tough one. You had good position there. I would just maybe push him back a little further. Oh, man, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is great. The shot goes up. It's a high rebound. So maybe just who you boxing out, Dylan? Think about that. Check it out. So when the shot goes up, look for someone to box out instead of going to the basket. Because you could have probably boxed this dude out right there, and it would have given you a better. You would have been in position to actually get the rebound there. But it gets tipped, and this is a loose ball that I'm talking about. It's all about who wants it. That is good right there. Scrambling after the ball, going and getting it, and then we draw a foul because instead of dribbling around out here and just sort of watching what's going, what Gannon's going to do here is, hey, I'm going to push the ball up the middle. There's at least two defenders back here. Hey, that means if we've got three on our side down there, so we got at least got a 3-on-3 situation. And if Dylan turns and runs and dusts that guy, we've got a 5-on-3 or 5-on-4 situation. And he draws the foul because of that aggression. I like that. Okay, here we come down offense. Okay, let's think about this here. Check out where we are. So all I would say here, suggestion to you guards, is don't make that pass from this far out here, right? No need to make that pass there, because you're giving him a lot of opportunity to pick it off. So make him do something, maybe dribble down a little further if you want to make that pass, that's fine. Just look what happens here. As soon as that pass is made, this guy's going to have to come out. And if we have Dylan, if you have you right in that spot, like remember the spacing, and you threaten something, you turn, looks like you turn there, but you're not in a place where he thinks you're going to shoot it. And if you were, think about it, if you were right there, he has to come out and cover you. Short corner's open for a shot. And you give it to him, but it happens kind of late. So remember short corner. Primary read is here. And if you think he's open, you can hit him. I'm going to swing. Now we're talking about swinging the ball, right? Okay, we get it down here. It'd be pass. Either pass to here or pass to step in right there. Whoever's right there. I'm not sure who's there. Swing it. We want to swing that ball. I don't see where our other guard is over there. Is that Timmy in there? Step into that. Instead of, I can't see you, so just when the ball's over here, they're doing this. These guys are doing a good job of covering their space, right? They're not overplaying, not coming too far over. So take what they can give you, what they give you there. Okay, here we come down on the side. Here we come back to defense. Okay, so got to make some decisions here. Who's guarding that guy? All right, so remember this is the line, and you have all of this, Timmy, and Pierce has all of this down here, so you guys just be talking down there. Gonna swing it. Good, and not overplaying it. Again, it's right in that space there, a couple feet off the three-point line. He's not going to shoot it from out there, so then everyone can kind of reset. Okay, we talking here. Ball comes. Dylan kind of steps out there till Gannon can recover. Good job, guys. And, oh, he's going to hit this big guy. So, you guys got to be talking down in here. And good, we're trying to get to him. So all I'd say, Gannon, is you have an opportunity to steal the ball here. I mean, he maybe pass it faster than you can get there, but that's the kind of thing, guys, we want you to do. When someone passes and their defender's facing you, just go take the ball. If you can take it or put pressure on him, make a bad pass. And I'm going to highlight this again. They get it down to the short corner themselves, and he shoots it, but we get a hand up. He could probably have a hand a little sooner, get a hand up, and what happens 85% of the time? They're going to miss a shot. What happens? Miss it. Here's Dylan with another rebound. Now fill lanes. Let's see how we go here. Want to be pushing the ball. Good. Good. And we're right into our offense right there. So think about this, guys. Put pressure on this defense. We're right into our offense here. So there's the first pass that's made. Hit the short corner. If he's open, hit him. I can't tell. Let's see. He's open. He's definitely open when he comes down there. So if you hit him now, he's going to have to step up and look who's wide open. It's the short corner right there. Okay. So this is just something to think about, Gannon. Anytime the ball, you've already passed it to one side, we didn't really make the defense work here, right? Because we're just playing catch back and forth. The better thing to have done here, Gannon, was when he swings the ball back to you, is either, if he's not open, hit him on the swing pass. Take one dribble and swing it back this side. And this causes him to come over, and then it causes the action of him to come over. But when we play catch back and forth here, so notice the defense isn't really moving. They don't have to do much. So I'm going to get this on here. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Let's get it going here. I messed up this video, so I'm going to swing it back. And then Timmy's going to take that shot. See, and that's what I would say is that we didn't really work for a good shot. We just took a shot. And think about what happens. We bring the ball down. We play catch between the two of you guys, then we shoot it. We never got the ball inside. Remember, our game plan is get the ball inside so we can get either to here, swing pass, or we'll take this shot, but we want to take that shot on the swing. So we want to make the defense, we want to manipulate the defense in a way that we have a better opportunity to shoot it. This is a long range shot right here. So check this out. He's overplaying this. Look where it's open. I know we worked on this on practice on Thursday. So if you step into that spot, you probably have a better chance of shooting it there. So Gannon could make a pass fake and then come back down into here. But this player, you guys that are on the swing, got to be getting into those spaces. Think about getting into the highest quality place you can get to, right? And the ball gets stuck and turnover. And here we got T in now. Awesome. All right, so just what I was telling these guys. So think about this T. I know this is all new for you. Ball comes down. You're here. Good. And here comes Alex out on it, right? Now this is Alex's job. Your job now is here because Alex came out, you helped, and now Alex is there. Okay, so now we're going to let Alex have that. But if you come all the way down here and they kick the ball back, it's hard for you to recover. Let's see what happens. I don't know what happens here. And this is really an error. If I was coaching this other team, I would be telling him, hey, you need to step in here. Because he's open in there, but he's hung up on this three-point line. But he moves it in there and makes a skip pass. So be aware, Pierce. And this is kind of what happens here. Pierce is in a good spot there. Watching his eyes. If you're watching the ball, you should see that. He's open over there. Sneak up there and take that. If you're going to go for, so kind of a rule of thumb usually is going for steals. If you're going to go for a steal, make sure you can get a hand on the ball so that you don't overrun it and they come back side on you. So think about that anytime you're going to steal. If you're going to go for a steal, at least make sure you can get a hand on the ball. All right, they're going to get some penetration. Defense collapses. Good job on the defense. Alex gets it. Looking for an outlet. Oh, man, Alex, you got to work on that bounce pass. See, that pass takes a long time and it's dangerous. Now we want to be pushing the ball in the middle. See? So have confidence in your dribbling there. You got it now there, Timmy. Just dribble right around him. And I really like this, and you guys have gotten better at this, right? So Timmy gets a little hung up here. Alex comes back. Perfect job, Alex. And watch, as soon as Timmy passes it, he's cutting. He's going to pass and cut right away. And this comes right back to our primary ball handler, and we're off. We're in a fast break. Really good. Who was that on the fast break? So I'm going to go back, Pierce, to the time you got fouled, right? So come up here. This is really good, Pierce. You got right in here. If you master this, that you attack this going up, get elevation. You definitely have all the hardware to get a lot of height. Look where that shot happens, and as you're moving sort of this direction instead of that direction. It's hard to make those. Right? And remember, they're not going to call those. It's probably a foul. I can't tell. I can't tell if he hits you out. It doesn't look like he hits you. Okay? We want to get those scores there. All right, here we go. Defense coming back. We're going to stop the ball. So this is a little bit different than, if you remember how Gannon, when he was coming down, he stopped the ball over when it was on the other side. He was stopping it in that general area, not letting the ball get down into the paint, right? So see how we keep backing up, and this guy has all this lane to come down in here and work? We want to stop it out here if we can. Make a decision out there. So about now would have been time, Timmy. You have position right here. Start backing up and making him make a decision right there. And Alex is doing a good job coming to help on the backside. And he comes all the way down and gets a shot off. We don't even want him to get that shot off. Does he get a foul? They call that a foul, but they unfortunately called that a foul, but they didn't call the hack on Pierce a foul. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. But hey, a lot of good things I saw in there from you guys. Some little ideas and things to work on for you. And I'll maybe queue up another video and we'll check that out too. Okay, good job.